Hello and welcome to a video enrichment brought to you by the Eugene Family YMCA. My name is Amelia and I'm an after-school teacher here at the Y, and I'm here to lead you in an online at-home enrichment activity. These activities are designed for you to use materials you have readily available at home. Thank you for tuning in, and let's get started. Hello and welcome to another video enrichment. Today we will be doing a fun and kind of messy art project. We'll be making a fingerprint garden painting out of paints that you make from food and spices found in your kitchen. For this activity, you're going to need some paper and some cocoa powder, some turmeric, and some berries. We'll be making our own paint and creating our masterpieces with our own fingertips. Alright, so here are some of the ingredients that I found in my house to make my natural paint. In order to make some yellow paint, I'm going to be using about 1/4 teaspoon of this ground turmeric and mixing it with the tiniest bit of water. And for the Hershey's cocoa, I'm going to be making a nice brown color. Going to be using, once again, about 1/4 teaspoon of cocoa powder mixed with a little bit of water. And then for my purple paint, I took some blueberries and some blackberries. I'm going to mix those up and microwave them for about 30 seconds and crush them up to make my paint. And for the red, I'm going to be using some of my frozen strawberries. I'm going to microwave those for about 30 seconds and crush them up and have some red paint. Alright, now here are my mixed up paints. Here you can see I have my blackberries and blueberries I microwaved and squished together to make kind of a purplish color. And in this bowl I made my red out of some strawberries. Here I used the cocoa powder to make a nice brown color, and yellow was made with turmeric. Now if you want any other colors, I suggest you can experiment with some spices that you have in your house. Be sure to use only a little bit of water when you're mixing those together. And if you want to make a certain color, try to find something in your kitchen that's kind of close for the color that you're trying to make, and then just see what happens. For now, I'm going to be using these 4 colors for my fingerprint garden painting. Alright, now that you have your paints mixed together, I'm going to show you a couple techniques to create your fingerprint garden. First, use your index finger, this one, and then you're going to take some of the color you want your center of your flower to be and kind of make some little paint circles. Kind of just put those circles on the paper where you want your center of your flowers to be. I chose to use yellow to make the little middles of my flowers. I think I'm going to do 4 flowers on my painting. Next, you're going to use your thumb, and then you're going to dip into the color that you want your flower petals to be. Be sure that you're only picking up some of the liquid, otherwise you're going to have chunks of berries on your paper. I'm going to start off with my purple, and you're kind of going to stamp your thumb around each of these circles. And these are going to be your beautiful flowers. You can add as many petals as you want, or as few petals as you want. It's really up to you. You're the artist. And next I'm going to use some of my strawberry red. Gonna kind of continue making those petals around the centers of the flowers. Now, because you're using natural paint, you're going to be having some really nice faint colors. It's going to look very natural, very much like a garden. Now, you can use your pinky and draw a fancy frame for your garden. I'm going to use some of this cocoa brown. And just put little corners, kind of framing my painting. You can do this however you want. You can make squiggly corners, or you could just put no frame at all. It is really up to you. Now I think that my painting needs a couple little dots of dirt on it. I'm gonna just take one of my fingers and kind of just dab it around on the painting. Now, congratulations, you have some flowers for your Fingerprint flower garden. Now you can feel free to keep adding plants and animals or anything else you want to add to your Fingerprint garden. Feel free to get creative with your natural plants. And don't forget to sign your name on the bottom because you are the artist. Thank you so much for tuning in to paint a Fingerprint flower garden with me. Really appreciate you taking the time to make some natural paints, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I hope you enjoyed this at-home enrichment project. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we hope that you join us next time for another online activity from the Eugene Family YMCA. Bye!